several reports of violence, and arson was reported after the protests that broke out yesterday in several places in Manipur. But let us go across to our guest who's joining me at this hour, Deepak Dewan, who is a senior journalist. Good afternoon, Mr. Dewan. Thank you for taking our time and joining us here at Mirror Now. Mr. Dewan, my minimum question to you will be, what panned out yesterday in Manipur? The visuals that we are being trying to put across, because it's difficult to get in touch with even our colleagues in Imphal owing to the internet shutdown in the entire state is concerned. It did not happen overnight. The demand from the Meitei community to be included in the scheduled tribe was a demand that they have been harping upon for a while now. Then what exactly happened which led to this sort of a violence? The students group were carrying out all Tribal Students Union of Manipur carried out a march, following which there were episodes of violence that was reported, and then of course all hell broke loose. Is there a dialogue process that has been initiated by the state government's end or central government's end to reach out and perhaps bring about some semblance in the state?
Well, Soumya, first of all, you must understand this, the problem, the divide between the tribal and the Meiteis has been on for quite some time, for a long period. See, and at the same time, the tribals, especially the Kukis, they have been demanding the 6th schedule, their Kuki areas to be included in the 6th schedule. Incidentally, Manipur is the only state in the country which has not extended 6th schedule to the tribal areas. And there has been massive demand. Again and again, there's a demand for this. And in fact, the Kuki outfits, there are 25 outfits in Manipur's Kuki community. And yesterday, there was a dialogue between the Kuki community and the state government and the central representative. In fact, the advisor to the Home Ministry on Northeast Affairs, Mr. A.K. Mishra, along with his team member, is already in Imphal. Yesterday, they had first round of talks with the Kuki underground leaders. And today, they were supposed to have second round of talks, which I don't think would take place. See, there has been demand for the 6th schedule. And in the backdrop of that, if this, the new thing that Meiteis may be given ST status, has sparked this violence, the silent protest which was there in yesterday's Churachandpur district. After it had ended peacefully, some miscreants tried to put Anglo-Kuki War Memorial Gate on fire. That sparked the violence. And in fact, like in Assam, we have hill tribes and the plain tribes. If Meiteis are given the same status of a valley tribe, I don't think they will have any right on the hill areas. The fear which these our tribals in Manipur are having, that if Meiteis get ST status, they will encroach in their land. No, like Assam, they as the plain tribes of Assam, they do not have right to buy land in the tribal areas, although they can enjoy the ST facilities like reservation and other schemes, but they cannot, get land rights in the tribal hill areas. Yeah.
But Mr. Dewan, whether it's Naga, Kuki, Chin, Mizo or Zo ethnic tribes, all of them have had these differences with the Meitei community for a while now, like you just mentioned. 53% of the population is that of the Meitei community, and they essentially are not tribals. Is there still a way by which they can be included? If you are saying Article 6 needs to be enacted, has the state government been able to convey this to the other tribes, that if Meitei community is accorded the ST inclusion, that is not going to impinge upon their rights?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The state government should come out clearly on this and address this problem and explain to the people. See, on the other hand, tribals are saying they are not, and they were never taken into confidence whenever the state government decided to announce certain forest area as a protected or reserve forest. Whereas the people have been living there without their consent, how can Manipur government announced like this area or that forest or this forest is now going to be protected or reserve forest. So that's how the conflict has started. See, the talks between the Kuki leaders and the center and the state government, tripartite talks are on. So I think this issue should be addressed, and it's a responsibility of the state government to educate people in the valley, the Meiteis and the tribal, that if by giving ST status, it will not infringe on their land rights. See, the tribals, they are very sensitive about their land, and their, the land is the identity of the tribals in the entire Northeast. See, whereas tribal state like Mizoram, they have also given 6th schedule to the minorities there in Mizoram. 6th schedule is there in Meghalaya. 6th schedule is there in Tripura. 6th schedule is in Assam also. So what is the fear the Manipur government is having in granting 6th schedule to the tribals in Manipur? Probably if there was 6th schedule, all this militancy in the Kuki areas wouldn't have come. Now, as I mentioned, there are 25 Kuki militant organizations. They are under the umbrella of two major organizations, KNO and UPF. So they are having dialogue with Government of India as well as the state government. I think the state government has to build the confidence among the tribals again. I think it will take little time, more time, because instead of dividing them further, to bring them together, the state government should come out clearly that by giving Meiteis ST status, it will not infringe on the rights of the tribals in the hills.
Right.
Samya.
Absolutely, sir. Mr. Dewan, thank you for joining us here and sharing your views and putting things into perspective as to what exactly is the crisis that Manipur is faced with the Meitei community asking for inclusion into scheduled tribe. Thank you for sharing your views, sir.